Literacy with Abby. My name is Abby, obviously, and I am a member of this thing called FFA. And what FFA used to stand for was Future Farmers of America, and now it has really expanded, but it's still centralized around this one thing, agriculture. That's a pretty big word. Do you guys know what agriculture is? Growing food. What do you think agriculture is? Clothes? All right, those are some great answers, actually. Agriculture is about everything we eat, everything we wear, and everything that fuels us. So what are your guys' favorite foods?
Ice cream and spaghetti, probably.
Ice cream and spaghetti? What do you like? What about you?
Macaroni with corn on top.
Macaroni and corn. What do you like? Anything. What's your favorite food?
Popsicles and burritos.
Popsicles and burritos, all right. And now, what's your favorite thing to wear? What's your favorite piece of clothing?
Dresses and sweatshirts.
Dresses, sweatshirts, that's good. What about you?
Sweatshirts.
Sweatshirts, Cleany?
Dresses and jackets.
Dresses and jackets. All right, now, where's your favorite place to go? Anywhere. Where do you like to go? In the car.
In the car?
Yeah.
Would it count if it could go on a boat?
Just anywhere you like to go. Doesn't matter. Just anywhere you like to go.
The North Pole.
She would like to drive to the North Pole. All right. Where have you been that you would really like to go to again? Or some places you really like going to?
Oh, me?
Yep, Jersey's turn.
Disneyland.
Disneyland, all right.
Fazoli's.
Fazoli's, yeah, I love Fazoli's too. All right, so without agriculture, we wouldn't be able to eat ice cream. We wouldn't be able to wear our favorite sweatshirts, and we wouldn't be able to go to Fazoli's. So agriculture is pretty important, right? Yes. So, and this is what this whole series will be about. And today we're going to talk about how much of our earth is kind of devoted to agriculture and what we can use for it. So, some materials. First is Play-Doh, and if you don't have any Play-Doh, that's okay. You can make your own, otherwise we have another option. So the Play-Doh is optional, but super fun. Next, we have some markers, and it doesn't have to be markers. You can use colored pencils, crayons. If you just have a pencil, that'll work great. Then you'll need a circular object. I'm using a bowl, anything that's a circle, just to trace. And then piece of paper. You can use construction paper. This is just regular. Grab this out of the printer. And this is what I'll be doing. Okay, so first, if you have your Play-Doh, you're going to make it into a ball. Really roll it up into a nice ball. And if it's too big for your hands, you might need to take some out, and that's okay. And then what I'm going to do, if you don't have a piece of Play-Doh, I'm going to set it on my sheet, and I'm going to grab a marker here, and I'm going to trace it. Take on the side here.
Yeah, black marker.
I do have a black marker. And trace it around. Awesome. So, if you're doing my version, you'll have a nice big circle on your paper. And if you're doing Play-Doh, you'll have a ball of Play-Doh. All right? Okay. First step is we're going to cut it into quarters. So that means we're going to cut it in half. Everyone use your, oh, you also want plastic knives. Sorry, forgot about that. You want to, if you have a regular knife, that'll work great. So cut it in half. Now I'm going to do the same thing on my paper. Cut it in half. Great. Okay, so now you're going to cut each piece in half again. So you should have at the end 4 pieces. Great job. All right, so this is what it'll look like on paper. Got 4 right here. Okay, so I want you to take 3 pieces and set them off to the side. All right, so those 3 pieces represent all the water on this earth. We have a lot of water. It's about 75%, which is a lot. And not all this water can we drink, right? What is the type of water we can't drink? Does anyone know?
Salt water.
Salt water, right. Fish can live in it, and it's great for them, but us, we don't like drinking it. It doesn't taste very good.
Oh, water with pee goes in it.
We don't like that water either. You're right. Okay, so that's our water. And on your paper, you can label that. I just label it water,
This is
some
my
W's. Or you can color it blue, whatever you want to do. It's all up to you. All right, next.
This is my
So then we have one left, right? We have one piece left. We have this piece right down here. We have that left. That is all of our land. That's all that's left. So that's where we live. That's where we grow food. All the land on the world is right there. So when you look on a globe and you see all the blue is the water and then all the continents, that's all of our land. So now we're going to work with that piece of land because not all the land that we have is used to grow food, right? Okay, so next we are going to slice this piece of land right here. We're going to slice that in half too.
I cut it.
Good job. Cut it in half. And then you're going to set aside one of those pieces. So the piece we just set aside is all the land that is inhospitable. You guys know what that means?
No.
Yeah, that's a pretty big word. That just means we can't live there. So these are places like the North Pole. We can't really live there. Deserts, swamps, really high mountainous areas. We can't really grow food there. And sometimes, some places we can live in, but for the most part, no food for sure can be grown there. Can't use it. All right, so now we have this little piece left. See it? And this is 1/8 of the world. That's where we're at. And I'll show you on my little paper here too. So we just have this piece down here left, right here. That's what we're working with. All right, so now we have to slice this 1/8 piece into 4 more sections. So cut it in half, and then cut it in half again. Cut it in half one time, then cut each of those into half. So you should make 4 pieces out of that.
This is a lot of halves.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Good job, Lainey. Great job. All right. So this leaves about a 1/32 slice of earth. So if you had a fraction, it'd be 1/32. Kind of getting pretty small, right? So this is all of our land. Think about all of our land. Now, out of that little piece, I want you to cut a little slice. All right, and then I want you guys to hold up that little slice. Now on your paper, you can just take one of them and just cut out a little slice on the edge. All right, this represents all the land in the topsoil that we can use to grow our food. So when you go outside and you see the dirt, you have it's called the organic layer. So you have all your grasses, and then under that grass you have layers of soil. And only the first about 10 inches is where plants grow, depending on where you live. So that soil, this little piece, is used to grow all the food in the world. Kind of crazy, huh?
Yeah.
So now what would happen if that slice got cut in half again? What would happen?
Huh?
That'd be really small, right? Yeah, it'd be really, really small. You can do that, you don't have to. So this can happen. Not quite all the way that small, but what is born every day? Animals are born. People. Yeah, we have more babies. So our Earth, our population, which is how many people are on the Earth, is growing and it's getting bigger. So when there are more, when there are more people, there needs to be more houses. There needs to be more Fazoli's. There needs to be more shopping malls. There needs to be more parking lots, more apartments. So as we get more people, we have to use more of that land that was used for soil, and we have to use it for our people. So as time goes on, we're getting less and less land to grow food. So farmers have to get better at their jobs, right? If we want to keep eating, if we want to keep wearing our clothes, and if we want to keep going to Fazoli's. Kind of crazy, huh? All right. So just to wrap up, why is it important to preserve our soil? Why do you guys think? Kind of went over it.
So that we can grow.
Yeah, so we can grow. So we have it to use, right?
So we have things to eat, things to wear, because that would just be weird if we didn't have any clothes.
Yeah, it would be weird if we didn't have any clothes, right? All right, and then let's look at our water here. Remember those 3 pieces? I want to bring you back to this. So I'll show you. This is what if you were following along with the paper, this is kind of what it should look like. And I will actually put this in the description of the video. So if it's kind of hard for you to trace, you can just color in as well. So this is what this looks like. So this is, remember, all of our water. And not all the water can be used to grow our plants. Because remember, what was that water called that we don't?
Salt water.
Yeah, salt water. We can't really use that to grow plants either. So watch out in the next video and we will go over how much water we have to grow all the food and plants that we need to wear and go places. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. And if you do this activity, send me pictures. I'd love to see it. Bye.